What's up everybody, and welcome back. I feel like I haven't recommended a slow life in a while, and I don't know how slow this one will be, but it may also turn out to be a slow village builder as well, so both are great. Today I'm recommending the strongest old knight commander is celebrated as a hero in the countryside after being cheated on and exiled. I know it's a mouthful, but it's being made by Zuo, it's 2 chapters, and is an action magic fantasy, and it's about Liefeld Kingdom's captain of the North Hawk Knights, Warrena, who we're first introduced to as he's killing monsters and saving his men. After the battle, everyone celebrates as the victory signifies an end to the 1-year campaign they were sent on, and the upcoming marriage between Warrena and the 3rd princess, Talon. When Warrena returns in front of the king, those around are surprised he's alive as the king congratulates him of his accomplishment, but corrects him when he says no one died on the expedition to say that Warrena died on it. He's obviously confused because he's alive, but the king says he's dead, and the engagement between him and Talon is called off. Warrena obviously gets upset and demands answers about what's going on, and is told that Talon got with some noble and got pregnant with that dude's kid while he was on the 1-year expedition. So to cover it up, they announce that Warrena died, and she's now engaged to that noble. He honestly takes it pretty well. Like, he doesn't kill anyone and only breaks a window, but the big hit is that he also gets exiled. Before he leaves, we're introduced to his childhood friend, Ellie, who is apparently a mage, but he only tells her he's been fired and is leaving to Norwold, which is a barren land in the cold north that was given to him as a severance package basically, and says she can come before playing it off as a joke and leaving. He saves 2 kids on the way to the land who come along with him and are now basically working for him, and he's training them, and obviously Ellie shows up, and I imagine from here it'll become a town development slow life kind of story, because just look at it. But also a new person just popped up at the very end of chapter 2, and I imagine like other builders, more people are just going to pop up as the town grows. Where it goes from there, I have no idea. It would be cool if it became a revenge story along the way, like his little land grows into a force that the kingdom is wary of. I don't think it's out of the question either, since the princess he was supposed to marry seems like she hates him for some reason. So who knows? Maybe if people start finding out he's still alive and he's over here, then they'll find out what she did and people will take his side and she'll feel like she has to cover it up type of thing. Is that going to happen? I have no clue, but both revenge and this feel like a possibility. Revenge story, definitely less likely. Not that Warrena didn't get mad. He had a little outburst later because he seemingly did love the princess, but he just doesn't seem like the type to seek revenge. So I'm banking on the possibility that the princess goes after him to truly get rid of him, and honestly that possibility and the chillness of a typical town builder is really why I'm recommending this. So far there's honestly nothing very special about it, which may sound bad, but if you're anything like me, padding your reading list with chill manga that you can just blaze through, don't really have to remember or keep up with, really just rounds out the edges of it. But again, there is potential to this, depending on the direction the story goes, and like I said before, I just personally enjoy city builders, both in stories and in games, so getting another city builder, I'll take it. So far, the only character of note is Warrena, obviously. The twins he finds, whatever, they're kids, and Ellie is the typical childhood friend in love with main character, and also basically perfect type. So Warrena is the only real standout, and only because he seems like the perfect captain type, like obnoxiously strong, says the right thing, does the right thing, and always has the perfect response. But when he finds out about the cheating, he freaks out, which is great because it shows he has emotions out of seemingly being perfect. But better yet, even though he takes the news well, in the sense of not killing the people there, he has an outburst of destroying the window, and when he's on the road, he has another another outburst. It may not seem big to you, but most of these Exile stories, the MC just takes it on the chin and acts like whatever, nothing happened. So it's nice to see that Warrena, in his seemingly perfection, isn't actually perfect. It may do things that may seem out of traditional characteristics for this type of character, which is why, to me, this story has potential. Because maybe we do get a revenge route, or at least a if you come for me, I'm coming for you type deal, because I would take that too. That's how I hope it goes, at least. I'll take a chill city builder, but if there is some added spice in this that would completely make it a have to read instead of a something you may want to consider, I'm really open to that and hoping for that. Either way, if this looks interesting to you, check it out and like the video and subscribe to the channel. And if you want more recommendations, check out the Why You Should playlist linked below, along with the merch. Other than that, I'll see all of you in the next one.